What's going on, Pacers fans? Lawrence Owen here, talking to you about the Indiana Pacers, New York Knicks, Game 7. Holy cow. As I'm talking to you right now, there's 1 minute left. The Indiana Pacers are winning 130-108. It looks like they have finally found their way back to the Eastern Conference Finals after just a grueling matchup with the New York Knickerbockers. Now, this is a game. Look, this team's brought me back. Brought me back to the NBA. I talked about last time where I hadn't watched NBA much since the Reggie Miller days, okay? Because it became more of an individual sport than a team sport. That's not that way in this game. Not that way at all. Not this team, as a matter of fact, all right? The Pacers game right now, last I checked, there was 6 players in double digits. 6. As opposed to what the Knicks have, right? Now, to be fair, and I'm not going to complain, I'm not going to sit here and say that, we beat a fully healthy team. We didn't. Right? The Knicks were not a fully healthy team, but they tried to get OG back, right? In this game, it didn't happen. He played like 5 minutes. He had to go out. I'm looking right here. You got Miles Turner with 17, Siakam with 20, Nembhard with 20, Nesmith with 19, TJ McConnell being his annoying little shit self. Got 12 and steals and assists. And then, of course, Tyrese Halliburton, 26 points. Now, the New York Knicks, they got almost 40 points from Dante DiVincenzo. He was dropping threes from the corner all night. That's who was out there putting the points down for him. Now, their starting guard, their all-star, guard for the Knicks, broken hand. All right, out of the game. Knicks fans might want to go on about that, but let's be fair. When he got pulled with that injury, the Pacers were up 20. Okay? So, is what it is. The Pacers end up winning this game 130-109. Wow. Impressive feat by the Indiana Pacers. I am excited, all right? This is a team that fights hard. They have so much energy. They shoot incredible. 70% field goal percentage at MSG. What? At MSG, 70%. Everybody's like, oh, no, man. No home team has won or lost at home. No team has lost at home. No team has been able... It was close the first couple games in MSG against the Pacers. Pacers made those games tough. All right? And there was a lot of fouls that were called that were questionable. All right? And Rick Carlisle, the Pacers head coach, as many of you know, went out, fought for his team, took a massive fine, like a huge fine, after complaining about it and sending in something like 78 different fouls that he thought was BS, okay? Is what it is. Ever since then, it seemed to me like that paid off, okay? It seemed to me like that paid off because the fouls became they seemed more fair. They weren't so one lopsided. Not that I'm saying that it gave the Pacers less fouls. Okay, this was the free throws. Well, let's talk about free throws, okay? Because the Knicks still, throughout the entire series, had more free throws in every single game, whether they were at home or on the road. More by a chunk. Like this game alone, they were 24-27. The Pacers only had 16 free throw attempts, okay? 16. Oh my goodness. Wow. and yet still found a way. I mean, when you're dropping almost 55% from the free throw line, 13 of 24, okay? From the three-point line, that's pretty impressive, okay? New York was shooting 42.5% from the field. The Pacers legitimately, okay, they dropped below 70 there in the final 5 minutes. Last I checked, it was at 70%. They plummeted to 67% field goal percentage. Plummeted. 3%. Is what it is. But I want to say, look, 9 blocks. The Pacers had 9 blocks in this game as a team. 33 assists. Okay? 26 defensive rebounds, 8 offensive rebounds. The Pacers walked in to MSG and out-rebounded the Knicks 34-27. And that is what the Knicks are known for, their physicality, their fight. The Pacers showed they still had that last game in Game 6. They went into the MSG from the field house and brought that energy with them. And now they have to fight Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals. Oh, man, that's a game. Now, to be fair, I feel like that, the Bucks fans, Knicks fans, they're all going to be like, well, you just beat up on a bunch of injured teams. Well, look, availability is the best ability, right? Don't play your players into the ground and have a deep bench. And that's what the Pacers do. They have a deep bench. They sub guys in and out and allows the whole team to play fast the entire game. Now, the Celtics have got some superstars on their team. Can the Indiana Pacers fight, claw, and scratch their way to the NBA championship? We're going to find out starting this week. I can't wait. This is, like I said, the most excited I've been about any NBA basketball in 20 years. Over 20 years. And it feels really good. We have a young, high-energy team. And we have a young, high-energy team in football with the Colts. So now it's like, look, it's a great time to be an Indiana fan. Right? It's a great time to be a fan of Indiana sports. Let's get into it. Let's go get it. I'm Lawrence Owen. Normally this is coleslaw because I get into football a lot. But right now, I'm going to call this Pacers law. All right. Smash that like button if you enjoy what I've been, my coverage of your Pacers. Really excited. I'm glad that Stephen A. got smacked around. And he's like, oh, the Knicks will win in 6. Then the Knicks will win in 7. I'm going to MSG and making sure that they're going to win. Brunson is going to play really. Brunson got hurt. Why? Because he's played 48 minutes a game this entire series, right? I mean, it is what. Yeah, I understand. It's a broken hand. And I wish him well. I hope he gets better. I wish OG who is it? The Knicks guy that played? Was I saying his name right? That played for 5 minutes? I can't remember. Hold on. There he is. Yeah, OG Anunoby. I was right. I wish he was able to play the entire game. Brunson still, he played about 30 minutes of this game, right? Over a half. And the Pacers were still beating them with Brunson. If it wasn't for Dante DiVincenzo nailing threes left and right, it would have been an even bigger blowout, more than 21 points. Guys, smash that like button and hit subscribe if you're not subscribed. Tag that notification bell so that you are notified next time I go live or upload a video. Eastern Conference Finals. I promise you. Pacers ain't going to be an easy out, even against the Celtics. Have a good one.